Any aka the Knock Trader, your friendly neighborhood swing trader, back again with another video. And in this video, I need to know, guys, leave me in the comment section below, has Jeremy from Financial Education lost the plot? Let's get into the video. You know what I'm going to ask you to do next. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that alert button to get alerts on all my latest videos. I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Knock Trader on all social media platforms. And if you check the description section below, there's a link to my mailing list. If you join my mailing list, you'll get weekly emails on my latest videos. You'll also get a spreadsheet that gives you all my entries, my exits, my stop losses, and the reason behind my trades. And you also get priority access to my training course that I'm creating for beginner traders when it comes out on my website. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, so I was recently watching his latest video about Tesla shorts laugh at me. So that's this one here in the right hand corner. So this is a Financial Education 2 channel. This is a second channel by a guy called Jeremy, and he does a lot of videos about news around the stock markets, and he'll do videos about investing. He's primarily an investor, and I've seen him just over the last couple of months, I don't know if it was months or the last couple of years, he's just descending into madness quicker than Daenerys in Game of Thrones. And I don't know what's going on with him. In this video, he was addressing all of his haters that he was getting, primarily because Tesla's been selling off for quite some time now, and he's been holding it for some time, and he became a holder, and I think he's just become like almost a bag holder now. It keeps going, selling off, it keeps shorting, people keep shorting it, and he keeps finding reasons why you need to buy Tesla, or why he's holding this position in Tesla. And he did the same with GoPro quite a couple of years ago, and he lost quite a lot of money, and I think he's going to do the same with Tesla personally. I'm not going to go into the technicals of it. I'm sure I'll put on the screen some technical analysis of Tesla. But why I wanted to make a video about this is because this video is just mainly about confirmation bias. So let me get the definition of confirmation bias first so that I don't screw it up. So confirmation bias is the tendency to search for, interpret, or favor any and recall information in a way that confirms one's pre-existing beliefs or hypothesis. It's a type of cognitive bias and a systematic error of inductive reasoning. Sorry, I can't read. People display this bias when they gather or remember information selectively, or when they interpret it in a biased way. So basically, I read that because I honestly don't know if Jeremy is suffering from confirmation bias or Stockholm syndrome. Because at the end of the day, I don't really have any emotional attachment to Tesla. Any stock that I buy, I want to believe in what they're doing, but fundamentally, I'm led by technical analysis. You see my channel, it's all about technical analysis. I sprinkle a little bit of fundamentals here and there. And I do understand that investing is a different ball game. You have to look at fundamentals and the intrinsic value of stocks. But at the same time, you can't be so enamored with a CEO or even the story of a company such as Tesla. They have a great story. They're talking about automating the future and all that type of automating cars. It's like a really futuristic idea. And I can see how you can buy into the idea of that company so much that the technicals and other things that you see you can turn a blind eye into, and that's a recipe for disaster, to be honest. I actually have a picture on my Instagram. Let me show you actually. By the way, guys, follow my Instagram. I've got lots of motivational pictures and inspirational quotes around investing and trading at The Knock Trader. Yeah, this picture kind of encapsulates what I'm talking about. You have to always consider the opposing view before investing, and that goes the same for trading. You may have an idea of what's going to happen, but you should also take the juxtaposition, take the opposite view, and see, cast your mind and think, okay, let me critically analyze what would be the reason why I shouldn't enter this long position, or what would the reason be why I would want to short this position, and vice versa. Because then you can have a really balanced view of the stock that you're trying to invest in, and you can actually weigh up the options. But when you're so enamored with the story of a company, you'll sometimes get lost in the sauce, as people would say, and you won't want to listen to the negative press coming out about a company. Obviously, sometimes even in the case of Tesla, there's short sellers that are so aggressive that they're actually even trying to push information out there to make Tesla look bad. But as far as I'm concerned, straight based just on the technicals, I've seen for a while that I thought for a while that Tesla's going to be selling off. Let me go to my Twitter. So here's the part where I kind of start blowing my own trumpet here. If you just look at my tweet from a while back, when was this? It was April 22nd of 2019. Technical analysis looked like Tesla was going to sell off. But hindsight's obviously a great thing because I can tell you the trades that did what I wanted them to do and the ones that didn't. But we all know what happened after that. It carried on selling off after this point. What I'm just trying to say here is not saying that I told you so video. It's just more of a video about checking your confirmation bias when you're really into a stock. So for anyone that wants to buy weed stocks or any stocks in companies that they believe in the fundamental value of the industry, just take a step back and maybe write a list of all the things wrong with that company and then weigh them up. So that's just the moral of this story, really. Aka the Not Trader signing out.